Man, she is looking good today, guys. We are currently packing up the Toyota, getting ready for a weekend trip of wheeling and camping up at Bald Mountain, California, which is over there. And as you can see, we're currently getting all of our gear packed up in the bed. This is our main camping supplies are in that bin there. We put our ice chest right here, and this is just, you know, a basic wood divider that we made. Have a video for it if you guys want to check it out, but it's nothing too special. And then we have all the tools that we would need to fix this thing on the trail if it has any issues. And all of our other camping gear stacked behind the storage space in the extra cab. So with that said, let's hit the road. So we're taking a different way than we normally take up to the trails because we went to the 4-lane, which is how we normally get to our trails here. There's just this, you know, big incline that we call the 4-lane. And there were a bunch of fire trucks up there that said the road was closed. So we're taking the back way and hopefully we can get around the closure and still be able to have our trip. So the normal way that we would get up there is we take this highway here, 168, it'd take us all the way up to Shaver Lake area right there. But as you can see, we're just, we took this back road called Toll House Road, and it's hopefully we can get around and get back onto the 4-lane to get where we need to go. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We continued on this road until eventually we merged back onto the highway, avoiding the section which was blocked off. We later learned that it was closed due to an accident involving an RV. Apparently, it caught on fire and was blocking the highway. Luckily, no lives were lost and the fire was contained before it could spread. Alright, so we're about to merge onto the 4-lane right here, and as you can see, all of the fire damage out here from the fire that happened last year is just absolutely insane. It ravaged this entire area. Last year, during the record-breaking fire season in California, a fire erupted in this area called the Creek Fire. It burned around 380,000 acres in total, and at one point was expanding between 20,000 and 50,000 acres per day. We were actually up here shortly after the fire started and were told to turn around. We had no idea how serious the fire would become. The fire forced the evacuation of over 30,000 people and wasn't fully contained until December of 2020. We are incredibly thankful for the heroic acts of our firefighters, first responders, citizens, and local businesses who offered shelter for pets and livestock during this devastating event. Thank you. As we made our way to the town of Shaver Lake, we were relieved to see that it was mostly spared by the fire. The trail we're going to is off of Dinky Creek Road, and from here we will travel 9 miles to Rock Creek Road, where we will set up camp. We have made it to our camping area. Now we just have to find a camp spot, and hopefully they're not all taken because it's already 4:03 on a Friday, and I have a feeling where there's going to be a lot of people up here camping for Father's Day weekend. So let's see if we can get our normal camp spot, and if we can't, we'll find something else. Oh, this is it. Yeah, and then it's this big area.
Yeah. They parked here before, yes.
Well, this is definitely good enough for James's trailer. Is it James's or James?
Either way.
This is definitely big enough for James' trailer, for sure. Or his camper, whatever you want to call it. Fire pit's already made. Has a pretty cool view over there, too. Mm-hmm. All right, let's claim our spot. All right, well, we made it to the campsite, so let's go ahead and see what the view looks like over here. This is a pretty cool campsite, but you'll just be completely demolished by the sun here. But look at this view, guys. definitely need to make sure that we don't camp on an ant pile. All right, and we've decided the camp's gonna be right here, so let's go ahead and set up camp. And there it is, our campsite. We got Megan in there inflating our mattress, and we have our table here. We'll back the truck up and use the tailgate to kind of extend our little cooking area. We don't need a rooftop tent, we just use a ground tent. And also, I found over here at this other campsite that there's a bunch of good firewood. So it looks like we won't have to go find any firewood. Check that out. Nice. Well, I told the guys that I'd meet up with them at the turnoff once we got camp set up, and since we're looking good over here, let's go ahead and meet up with the boys. Well, never mind, they're already here before I could go get to them. So everyone's here and everyone made it here safely. Let's check out some of their rigs here. We have James's pop-up camper trailer. Got Ryan over here and the other Ryan.
Are you gonna be on YouTube?
Yeah, you're gonna be on YouTube, bro. Got this Jeep. It's a JK something. What is this thing? JK 2015. We got a 93 4Runner, straight axle swap, duals, 35s. Got James here with the 33s, 90 4Runner IFS. And we have a 2015 Tacoma or 2011. What year is this?
13.
2013 Tacoma here. No rooftop tent at the moment. We got a whole bunch of kids. It's like a mansion in here. You're camping in luxury, dude. We got 2 beds. Yeah, this is sick, dude.
Cool. Like a king over here.
Wait, is there a child in here?
My child's right here.
Now that everyone was settled in, it was time to get dinner started. Those are good.
If that mattress is getting worse till I get them, I get them for the back of the truck.
Nice and crispy.
Crispy.
Jules, you gotta hold it out. I just need to look.
Just don't want to.
Good morning, guys. It is currently 7:50 in the morning, and last night we heard a lot of splintering like it around 2 in the morning, and was like extremely loud. We didn't really know what it was, I guess, even though it's pretty obvious now that it was a tree. And all of a sudden this loud, like thunderous boom just happens out of nowhere, and we're thinking this is the tree that fell here. You can see all the roots and everything just kind of unearthed itself and just fell over here on top of all these other logs and brush and whatnot. But our tent's not that far, it's right over there. But man, it sounded like it was just right by the tent. So pretty scary. All right, we're gonna get breakfast ready and start wheeling. All right, well, we just got to the trailhead, so let's get to wheeling. Bald Mountain is around a 2,000-foot climb from the trailhead to the lookout tower, which sits on top of the mountain at around 7,800 feet. The original tower had not been staffed since 1979, but that was torn down in the recent years and replaced with a metal structure. This is a relatively easy trail that most four-wheel drives can navigate through with ease if they choose their lines carefully. However, there are obstacles scattered throughout the trail that offer a challenge to more built rigs.
hold my beer.
Driver hard.
There you go.
Oh, you had it.
As soon as they hit the back tire, turn towards the driver. All the way till it finds traction.
Turn passenger a little. There you go. Got it. Keep going.
Nice. I can check.
And it's search for traction. So you go like this, start spinning, start turning it towards me, and search for traction. There you go, let it fall in that crack.
You can't break something.
Not bad. Digging a hole out.
You got it. You got it. That's where you stole it. Oh, that's cool. Like this, and he like narrates the whole thing, and it sounds like a history or like Discovery Channel show. It's actually really fun to watch. I might try it with this footage.
Straight up.
Pretty cool obstacle back there. In all the other Toyotas that I've had 2 4Runners. I guess that's not that many Toyotas. In the 3 Toyotas I've owned, I've never got up that. Even when I first finished this truck and it was on 33s, I failed to get up that. It's a lot different than it looks on camera. But now that we finished that obstacle, we're gonna progress up the trail and go towards the fire tower, as you can see it out there in the distance.
We progressed through the last section of the trail, crawling over rocky terrain and ultimately arriving at our destination, the lookout tower.
So we made it to the top, and check out this view. Parked my truck on the edge here, and I'm kind of scared it'll go rolling down and we'll never see it again, but put a rock under the front tire, so I think it'll be good. But I think the view will be a lot better up there, so let's go check it out. Alright guys, well as you saw, the top of the tower offers pretty spectacular views of the lake and the whole surrounding area. We just had lunch. I thought it was pretty good. We had sandwiches and I stuffed some chips in my sandwich. What do you think? You like your sandwich?
Yeah.
She hated the sandwich. She didn't like the sandwich. But we're gonna go ahead and head back down the trail now and get back to camp.
After a long day of wheeling, we headed back down the mountain and made our way back to camp.
Barely cleared it. Like 1 inch between that tow hitch and the rock. Alright, the front wheels are down, and now getting the rear wheels down. Oh, if I didn't have the clearance this truck has, I would have smashed my tailgate on that. I really need to get a rear bumper. Bald now. This is the very first obstacle right here, and then the whole road, the whole rest of the way out, it's just like the kind of the trailhead. So this is the end. Ooh, look at the flex right there. Those coils on the second gens, but the IFS in the front's not flexing, but it's flexing its ass off in the rear. Oh yeah, I see that. So we're currently airing up the tires, getting ready to leave. It's about 7 o'clock. You see the sun's getting ready to set. Figured we'd just pack up and leave tonight instead of waking up in the morning and doing the exact same thing. Guys, we just left the campsite. We're heading back down the mountain. It's been a long day of wheeling and I'm exhausted, sunburned, and we both can't Anyway, if you like this video and you're enjoying the content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.